What's up, guys? John Cortese here, ctsgym.com, CTS Strength and Conditioning in Napa, California. And today's short video is a little bit off topic and kind of out of the norm for me personally, but the subject of the video is basically if I had one piece of advice for a newborn infant, a baby, and that just come to the world, what would I tell them personally and why? And I thought about this today for a few hours, and it took me a while to think about it because myself, I've been through a lot with athletic careers and personal relationships and business struggles, school, jobs, you name it. Family stuff. It's just certain things in my life have not gone how I wanted them to go, right? And every time something has not gone my way, I've learned from that experience. So, and the biggest thing that I've learned from that is how to handle a situation when it doesn't always pan out for you. So the piece of advice that I would want to give a newborn baby, and I thought about this, I was like, I wanted to make this so good that I wanted to imagine that I'm talking to my future son or daughter. All right, getting married in a week, so getting a little bit more sentimental in that regard. And so I thought about it, and I thought, what would I tell my son or daughter? And I would want to tell them that if something doesn't always go your way, you cannot quit and give up. And how you handle adversity is going to make you a stronger person in the end. Okay? Everything that's happened to me has happened for a reason, I strongly feel. And there has been a lot of things that have not gone my way. I was a great high school athlete, a two-sport, quote, star, football and track. And then I get to college, and I envisioned, like, me being a scholarship player and me being a starter and going to the NFL one day. That was my dream. And then I got injured. And that was the big snowball, I feel, that started this whole thing. I injured my lower back in high school, and I was never really the same with my confidence or my mental toughness, my attitude. So it really kind of negatively affected me from then on out. But I get to college sports, and all of a sudden I don't even play. And I've always been one to never give up. I have a very strong work ethic to begin with, but it was very hard to deal with going into that. Going in from playing all the time and being the all-star to playing at a junior college level and not even seeing the field. And it was a huge blow to my ego, and it was very hard to deal with for a long time. Even up until a couple of years ago, it's hard to talk about still. But the thing is, I didn't quit, and I even went on to a Division I school. I transferred in academically to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and I attempted to walk on my last eligible year of athletics as a senior. So I was like 22 at the time, almost 23 when I was a walk-on. And walk-ons have a history, if you may or may not know, they just don't make the team. I didn't make the team. Let's be short here. I worked really hard. I got up at 5 every day, did the workouts, did the meetings. I acted like I was part of the team, but it just didn't work for me. And I was very bitter about that for a while. And I feel like I can finally move on and let go of that. And it's helped me kind of free up space in my mind for other positive things. And it takes up so much energy in your life to focus on the negatives. All right. Stuff's gonna happen. Stuff's gonna happen. And even when I started my personal training business here, it wasn't the greatest. It was slow for a while. We're still not perfect by any means. We're not anywhere near my goals at all, but we've come a long way since we started. I mean, we're 3 years in now. And I could have given up. I could have threw the towel in when things weren't going great the first year, but I didn't. Because I learned how to handle adversity. I learned how to handle situations that weren't going my way. And I'm continue to preach that to my athletes, and I continue to preach that to my clients, and I continue to preach that to everybody that will listen to me, that you have to find a way to not quit, no matter what it takes. If you get fired from your job, if you break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you might lose a family member, you know, you might get cut from a team like I did. You might get injured. Something might happen to you. You might get your wallet stolen. Something might happen to you tomorrow that's not what you planned and that's not desirable in your favor. But it's ironic that my coach in junior college, he's a great guy, but very stern coach, he would preach this to us all the time, is how are you going to handle adversity? When you are down at halftime, how are you going to get up and come back and win? And we really took that to heart, and I still take that to heart to this day. And I try to spread that, like I said, to as many people that will listen to me, because I feel like I have a very unique story, and my experiences I can relate to a lot of people because I'm just like you guys. Just because I'm a trainer or a business owner doesn't mean I don't have like stuff that I don't like in my life either, or that I've had to deal with prior to this, you know. But it's made me the person I am today, and I'm very thankful for those experiences. So, newborn baby, if you're listening, I want you to understand that it's okay to fail and that it's okay to get back up and try again. And I'm not just being cliche about that. I want you to not be scared of failing, and it's okay to try and go after what you want to do. All right? Getting a little emotional here, but that's it, guys. This is John Cortese with ctsgym.com. We'll see you later.